gripping what he wrote, clung on tightly like parenthesis. And for each correctly used apostrophe, I could feel my heart sink inside my chest in front of me. So maybe the lining of a winter's coat mightn't be the best place to hide a summer secret. You said every photo that you took that festival got lost in your camera in an insurance scam, and no wonder exposed. I can see from the quality his K-Records t-shirt you're holding his hand, and I know he took you to the beach. I could tell from how you bite on your cheek every time the sand falls from your insole. And when our eyes meet, all I can read is you're the B-side. It's not what you like, it's what you like as a person. Well, I need new hobbies, there's one thing for certain. It's not what you like, it's what you like as a person. Well, I need new hobbies, there's one thing for certain.
Hello! Sorry, I was adjusting music a little bit. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Okay. Hi! It's me! I'm here. I'm alive. I live. Yeah, sorry, saying I was gonna stream yesterday and then, not streaming. I think you can probably hear in my voice that I don't sound the best. I can't really breathe out my nose right now. I'm doing better than I was about an hour ago, but I did just spend an hour in a bathroom with my shower as hot as it can go, just to make my bathroom a sauna. So I can breathe right now, but I don't know how long that will last, and the moment I start struggling to catch my breath, I'm probably gonna end stream. Because this is the first time I've actually been able to breathe all day. Yeah. I think I mentioned it Tuesday when I streamed, but my allergies are really, really bad on a good day. And I just so happened to be home and I wasn't taking my allergy meds consistently like I should have been. But, so yeah. I'm currently just slightly dying. I have taken a lot of Dayquil and NyQuil the last 2 days, and the main reason why I didn't stream yesterday was because I took a lot of NyQuil, so I was kind of out of it by like 7 o'clock my time yesterday. I was like, no, we are at the point of the day where me streaming would be a very bad idea. But I've not had NyQuil tonight yet. And I can breathe out my nose. So we're gonna play a little bit of Space Race SMP because I haven't streamed this for a couple weeks. I know the last time I streamed my house was still standing, at least the wooden structure house was still standing. And yeah. I have to explain what happened there. Essentially my aviary, like the birds were causing a whole bunch of lag, and I'm gonna switch to main. Yes. Essentially, the aviary that stood over here, you know, that giant place where I had like a whole bunch of birds in, the aviary was causing just the birds in general causing a whole bunch of lag, so killed all the birds. That was fine with me. I was fine with that. I was about to go tear down the aviary because I was gonna like, okay, I can still use all that what I used. Except, remember my funky little, the world's habit of having the funky little nether biome right here? Like, that occasionally spawns things like zombie piglin. Or ghast. Yeah, a ghast spawned and shot a fireball at the aviary and set the aviary on fire, which was like, okay, well, that's one way to get rid of that. And I was like, it's probably not close enough to my house to set my house on fire. Turned around, my house was on fire. So yeah, this is the structure of the new house that will not fucking burn. I swear to God, if it burns, I'm gonna cry. Like, if somehow a gas sets fire to this, I'm going to cry. But it essentially destroyed the whole entire second floor of the house. And I just didn't care to fix it. But with everything being destroyed, I resized the house, so there's now like a specific like 1-1 center, which is very nice. I might mute a couple times during stream to blow my nose. Yeah, I'm doing great. But yeah. I've actually come down here and started to expand. I actually started working down here. The smeltery got moved down. Hello? Well then.
This sink is filthy, but just 3 shots from kitchen gun. And it sparkles like new. Look how it cleans this greasy hob.
Well,
Goodbye, dirt, scrubby tiles.
I
I love you, kitchen gun.
don't know what just happened. Well, I'm gonna see if it comes back up. If it doesn't come back up, we're gonna switch what we're doing. Yeah, okay, it doesn't look like it's coming back up. Well, guess we're not playing Space Race. Of course that's my luck. Shit, blah, 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 blah. I guess we're gonna play some Hypixel. Let me just go do some announcements, because, yeah. Yeet.
Toilet grenade, bang! New toilet grenade. Sparkles like new. All clear again. Sparkles like new. I love you, toilet grenade.
It's not a Melody Musica stream if something stupid doesn't happen and I have to switch game. Like, I have to switch what I'm doing. Let me switch to PNG. That's pretty funny. Where is this? Pixel games. Server crash. I can't believe that fucking happened. That was pretty funny. Okay, let's see. Bum bum. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Okay. There we go. Getting loaded into Hypixel. Okay, there we go. And we're back. Okay. Well, shit. What games are there to play? War Wars. That does not sound fun. I'd say we go to Skyblock, but my Skyblock is a nightmare. But I'm gonna go to housing and I'm gonna do my favorite thing, which is turn off my chat because ew. If you've ever been in Hypixel housing and you've seen Hypixel housing chat, you know why. You know why I'm shutting off my chat. I like playing parkour. Fuck it. It's full house. I still got it. Hell yeah. We're just gonna chill and do some parkour because, Among Us. No, yeah. Let me know, I will try not to stream when I sound like this too much, but, wait, didn't I stream Artorias? Like, the first time I streamed on Artoria, didn't I sound like this because I'm going... Because I think I just come back from a weekend at home. And of course my allergies were dying because they were milling, the silos were milling. I have a feeling I think I did that. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to CVS tomorrow and, I'm going to, get more medicine to chuck into my face. I'm so used to parkour housing having, like, the walls not being see-through. So I don't know why I thought this housing would be different. And I would be able to, like, jump through the wall. Ooh, we love just not jumping. Yeah, what can I talk about today? Okay, I got my schedule for work. And I talk about the weirdest things, but I got my schedule for work today, which, you know, fine dandy. I work essentially... I work part-time at an on-campus job, and I have for the last however long I've gone to college, so 3 years now. I've been adulting for this long. How am I allowed to be an adult? I think I've asked this before. Like, how am I... Oh, there's the jump. Like, how am I allowed to be an adult? Because, like, something about me being an adult just does not feel right. But anyways... I got my schedule for work next week. And they already cut me down 2 hours this week, which I was, like, not very happy about considering it's, spring break and I don't have classes, so they could have given me more hours, especially considering the fact I've missed 10 hours in the last 4 weeks because of weather, canceling school, like, shutting down the school, which means my job shuts down for the day. Which, like, a part of me is like, oh yeah, cool, no classes. Except I don't have classes on Thursdays anyways. So my job is literally all I have to look forward to on Thursdays. And suddenly, I don't work for 2 Thursdays in, like, 2 pay periods in a row, and now I'm making, like, $124 a pay, like, my paycheck's $124. I'm like, well, fuck. How the hell do I survive on this? Because this is my paycheck. I don't have another job. I don't make money off of streaming, even though I know I can. Like, if I fucking applied for affiliate, but that's waiting a couple more weeks. But I'm just like, why are you cutting down my hours? They cut me down by 2 hours, and, like, I'm not happy. Well, this week. This week they cut me down 2 hours. I'm like, why? Why did you cut me down? I didn't see the reason as to why I needed to be cut down on hours. So like I'm not particularly happy considering I like need my work. And we get our schedule for next week. And they cut me down another hour and a half. Like I'm still cut down a whole hour and a half. I'm like, why? I know it's not because we have tours, because I've worked my full schedule when we've had tours. And like, I don't think it's because I'm stressed. Like, I can handle my workload. Honestly, work is like a fucking break for me some days. Which I know is like probably weird for people to say. Like, most people probably hate their jobs. I work in a museum. Like, I don't hate my job. Which is honestly probably good considering I want to, like, make museum work my, like, life career. Which I know is funny considering the fact that I stream. You think, like, oh, I probably want to make streaming my career. No. I don't want to deal with the drama that streaming brings. Like, genuinely, I love streaming. I love doing this. I love just talking, and like, if there's people in chat, I love interacting with chat. What I don't like is when people hold you on a pedestal. Like, I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I know I've made mistakes. I know I've done the stupidest fucking shit in my life. I don't like being held on a pedestal and expected to be perfect, and the moment you fuck up or just breathe wrong, everyone's on you. Or, Jesus Christ, why do I keep doing that? Or, the expectation that, like, you need to talk about everything, that, like, things you don't even know about. And, like, I know about a lot. That's partially because of my major and what degree field I'm in. But at the same time, it makes me really jaded because I already have to listen to it daily because of my field of study. But like, I come online to escape it. That's like my whole thing. Like, yeah, I acknowledge that there's shit happening and there's shit that needs to be solved, but there's only so much I can do when I make minimum wage and am several $1,000s in debt because I decided I needed a 4-year degree. Which also, like, if you can go, like, if what you want to do, if you can, like, apprentice under someone or go to, like, a trade school, fucking do that before you go for a 4-year degree. Because I am at the point in my life where I would rather be going to tech school for, like, culinary than be, in college for, anthropology and still have another semester left after this one ends. Which, like, I actually have to enroll for my last semester in, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days I have to enroll for my last semester of college, which is terrifying to think about because, oh my god, that's like the last, unless like I decide to go for my master's, which fucking hell. A, finding a master's program that I actually want to go to. B, I don't even know what the fuck a master's entails. Like, is the master's the one where you have to do like a dissertation, or what the fuck is a master's degree? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And the assumption that I do, the amount of times I have been asked, do I have any idea what I'm doing when I graduate? No, I barely have any idea what I'm doing now. I'm literally coasting off the fact people still think I'm smart when I'm a burnt out, gifted kid who got pushed too hard in high school and am amazed I didn't flunk out of my English class my senior year, even though that's one of my best subjects. A part of that's on part because that English teacher does not like my family. That is neither here nor there. Why did fucking people get turned back on? I don't like it when I can see people. But no, I have a lot of feelings about college, if you can't tell. Like, a part of me just really desperately regrets it, but like, another part of me knows, like, I don't know what else. Like, I genuinely don't know what else I would have done with my life. I know what my original major was, and I know I would have found better work with my original major. But I couldn't stay with my original major, which is a story for another day because it still makes me sad to this day. And it's been 3 years. Almost 3 years exactly since that conversation happened. Shit, no, I'm gonna tell the story. So, my original major was not anthropology. Excuse me, what the fuck? Okay, my original major was not anthropology. I was not majoring in anthropology when I when I was about to graduate high school. That was not what I was saying my major was. My plan when I went to graduate high school was I wanted to major in German. I wanted to major in German, and I wanted to eventually work as a translator, interpreter for governments or business or whatever. Well, I went to a scholarship banquet because I have a couple of scholarships through the school. The school hosted a scholarship banquet. This was about April of my senior year. God damn it. This was about April of my senior year of high school, and I had already filled out all of the forms and everything to, say that I was majoring in German. I go to this banquet, and I meet the assistant or, associate dean of the College of Arts and Sciences for my school. Which, cool. The dean knew who I was. The assistant dean knew who I was. And comes up and talks to me for a little bit and looks at me and is like, you plan to major in German, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's my intent. That's what I want to do. I want to work as a translator or interpreter. And this man looks at me, and I'm taller than, I think I was about the same height or a little bit taller than this man. But he looks at me and goes, yeah, after this semester, the German major is no longer going to be offered. Do you know how that feels? When you've spent the last 3 years studying a language and being like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do with my life, only for the rug to be pulled out under you, and suddenly, oh yeah, you're no longer, able to major in that unless you go to a different college, which you have no other colleges, selected for yourself. I was like, well, shit. I've got to now go and tell my counseling office that, yeah, you know how, I was supposed to, major in German and everything? Yeah, is it possible to get that removed from, everything? Because that's no longer a thing. Yeah, I spent, God, I think it was 3 weeks before my new student orientation, because I went to one of the first new student orientations to try and get into classes early. I don't know what's going on with this show. But I went to one of the first new student orientations, and I spent 3 weeks beforehand, in between prepping for graduation and everything. I spent so long beforehand trying to choose a new major. That I was like, what the hell? And it was just, I spent so long doing it. And like, I finally got through it. I don't know why it's up there that high. Like, I finally was like, okay, looking through everything. I don't want to do a science because I don't particularly, like, the only science I'm good at is bio, but I really don't want to do biology for a living. And I sure as hell don't want to do chem for a living, because fucking hell I hated chemistry when I had to take it. So I was like, well, fuck, I can't do either. I don't want to do either one of those. I sure as hell can't do math because I'm fucking stupid. And I don't know how the fuck to do math 99% of the time. I'm surprised I passed most of my math classes in high school. Especially because that was the class I struggled with the most. So I was like, well, fuck, okay, what is there for other, like, liberal arts stuff? And I would have done history, but I'm honestly happy. Like, now that I've taken a couple of history classes, I'm very happy I never, like, decided, like, I never even thought about being a history major. I thought about music or art, but my parents have always, like, here's the thing with, like, college and everything. Do what you want to do. Don't let your family, like, dissuade you from doing something. Because they're like, oh, this would be so much better, there's more career options. Yeah, think of that, but also think of, like, doing something that'll make you happy in the long run. Because it's your life, not theirs. You have to live with your fucking degree choice if you go to college, and I'm happy my family didn't push me, but my family also told me not to do some of the things I love, specifically art and music. So there were the other two majors gone that I couldn't, that, like, I was just like, I don't really want to do this because I, you know, don't want to, like, spend hours on this and then not know what I'm doing for, like, job or anything in the future. And that's not, like, to say that, like, you won't find jobs in, like, in those specific majors. I'm just saying it's a lot harder than some others. But I'm now panicking because, like, at that time I had just graduated and I'm like, shit, I still don't know what I want to do. And now I have to figure out what I want to do so I can start registering for classes at new student orientation. And I was like, well, fuck, what's there offered? And I'm going through and I'm looking at all these classes and I'm thinking of my strengths and my weaknesses. And finally, I spot anthropology, and I'm like, huh, what is this? And I look and I see archaeology, which is something I've always been interested in. I've always been interested in, like, material history and, like, the remains of, like, cultures, like, cultures and, like, their remains. So I took a chance, and I decided anthropology is going to be my major. It's like, it's not a bad major, it's just, it's one of those majors that you're just kind of like, okay, I am just sitting here reading a bunch of information from old white men, because I've talked about this class a couple times. I take, well, it's required of me for, it's like the capstone course for my degree year. I take history and theory of anthropology, which is the worst fucking class in existence. Oh my god. Actually, no. The worst class was methods of social research, but history and theory is up there because all you fucking talk about are these old white men who thought they knew everything. I think we are in the early I think we're in like the 1950s in terms of like theory. And like we are taking like 5 steps backwards with some of these people that we're reading, and we're like, please, God, there are better ways to do this. Hello? I was like, it's not letting me teleport.
Gravity is crucial. Geomagnetism with some calculation.
Like, anthropology isn't bad. I like my major. I like my advisor. I've got a really good advisor. But also, like, I don't... Like, theoretically, I don't need a class. Like, I don't need to take next semester. Like, the only reason why I have to take why I have to take another semester and why I can't just graduate this spring is because the college requires a specific amount of credits from you to graduate. And like just under the amount of credits. I think I am 13 credits off. 13 sounds about right. But like I'm something like 13 credit hours off from graduating. Which like sucks. Because it's the thought of like, I don't have to take next semester, but here I am taking it. But here I am taking next semester because the college decided that they needed to squeeze another couple $1,000s out of me. The other thing is, I could have also stayed until like my actual, because if I followed a normal 4-year plan, I'm supposed to graduate next spring, so I'm supposed to graduate in 2023.
Guided evolution. This will be a new breed, cutting edge but classic, fully complementary, bold and self-sufficient, symbolizing freedom and
What the hell is this?
when the logo is finished, then we will unveil it. 7 billion people instantly enlightened.
How the hell does this work?
Rebranded. All the fighting's over. Say goodbye to conflict. That design's rejected. There's no longer
You know what? No. It's a short stream tonight. I don't feel great. My nose is stuffed up again, and I kind of just want to zone out. So I'm gonna end stream here because I'm tired. I don't think I can continue. My nose is plugged back up and I can't breathe. I'm just gonna let you guys go anywhere because I don't really see anyone I want to raid. So have fun. I'm gonna go blow my nose some more. Maybe lock myself back in my bathroom for another hour. Who knows? Depending on how I feel, I'll stream tomorrow and we'll see if we can't get Space Race to work. I'll play something else. I'm not sure yet. Anyways, I'll see you all later. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or the rest of your night, and I will see you in the next stream, which should be tomorrow or Saturday. Or, well, Saturday for sure. I am streaming Saturday for sure. But anyways, yeah. See you guys next stream. Bye-bye!